touch them, heal them. We have children, Lord, that suffer every day, that have homes that are hard to go home to. So we are thankful for everything that we have. We do ask that you help them. We do ask, God, that you'll give us wisdom in this meeting today. Watch over everybody in every department that we are to watch over and that we work with. We just pray your protection upon them. Just give us wisdom today, God. Help us in all that we face. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
We'll have pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, Larry. All right. Appreciate everybody coming out for March the 14th, 2024 meeting. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order and have Doug read the minutes from the previous fiscal court meeting.
Shane Gabbard calling the meeting order. Minutes from January the 11th, 2024 were read and approved. Motion by Baker and second by Todd. Shane Gabbard recognized visitor Ashley Wagers, Director of Jackson County Public Library. She gave a report and program to the library's office. Shane Gabbard presented the county clerk 23 excess fees in the amount of $85,870.40. Motion by Baker and second by Todd and Vaughn. Shane Gabbard presented the sheriff's mineral tax settlement. Motion by Todd, second by Baker. Shane Gabbard recommended appointing Emily Roden to the library board, a 4-year term. Motion by Vaughn, second by Baker. Shane Gabbard presented coal severance funds resolution, which will be used to purchase playground equipment for Flat Lake Falls. Motion by Baker, second by Todd. Shane Gabbard requested approval to hire Daniela as Park Tax Commission Administrator.
What's that last name?
I don't know. And motion by Todd, second by Baker.
Starts with an N.
I'd get choked if I tried to say that. Who? New McCoskey. Shane Gabbard discussed selling Kirby Knob voting building to be sealed bid. Motion to sell by Todd, second by Baker. Shane Gabbard presented the treasurer's bills and transfers. Motion by Vaughn to accept, second by Baker. Set the next meeting, March 14th at 1 o'clock. Motion to adjourn by Vaughn, second by Baker.
All right, your motion to 70 minutes is ready.
Motion. Second.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. All right. Moving right along, we got the judge's report today. Last several weeks been very busy for myself and our employees. Been at several places and meetings as well as many here in our community. One thing that I have learned is that many of our surrounding areas are struggling with revenue shortfalls. More bills than money to support them. So I have requests almost daily for things like blacktop of the road, developing community requests for new facilities, inquiring about the possibilities of new businesses located in Jackson County. And I do my best to follow up on every request and make no promises to do something we cannot afford. We all have wish lists, but we have to look at the reality of these requests. Do we have enough tax base? Do we have enough revenue? Do we have enough community support to sustain them? I absolutely want the best for our community, but also want our citizens to realize we have some real challenges before us. That's why I'm open to discuss with our citizens these issues when they ask. The public needs to know that what we face is a local government serving our citizens in a small county. That's why I'm making the suggestion that we look at making some significant spending cuts within all departments that we make financial decisions for within the Jackson County Fiscal Court. We have 3 months left in the current fiscal year and have little or no room for any kind of substantial financial responsibility. Our everyday operations for our departments would be basically all we can sustain. I would also like to suggest that we start looking at how we can raise our revenue for operations. I'm not suggesting a layoff at this time as we're short-handed in every department, but I'm asking us to take a serious look at what we take in and what we pay out. In the meantime, fiscal court will be looking at their financial status extensively in the next couple of months, and I'm confident that they'll bring some good suggestions to the table. And I do appreciate that, and appreciate I know everybody works hard to make things work the best they can. Just the cost of living and everything has went up, they're good, thanks, sir. And I think everybody's feeling the effects of it. We'll move right along to district's report. Andy, you have a report today?
I ain't had no calls, no, but y'all check on that road out there? Did y'all go
Yeah,
out
they
there?
graded it yesterday and was putting gravel, put some number 4s on it
They
today.
fixed them other roads I told you about?
They went over and fixed the one at Bourford, and they're wanting some more work down on the bottom of it, wanting it widened out a little bit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try that ditching machine before they actually grade it, because it's a rough right there. I wondered if it would be hard to get the mud off of it, but in any sort, it's gonna be ditched this week sometime. Yeah. But I ain't had no more. The only other call I had on your end, Danny, was Sparks Ridge, and they fixed it this week too. Yeah. All right, thank you. Dave?
Things going as usual for springtime. Got a lot of roads tore up. Which, you know, that's the way it is. Trying to get
Wintertime
down to
does,
the winter
yeah.
stuff. We've got the biggest part of the ditching done. If I need that tractor in that other district, I mean, you know, before slow going starts, or we could trade tractors or something.
Well, I think they was actually bringing it over here once they got done. Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, when stuff starts getting green, the limbs start hanging down, we have to have something to cut them with, so.
Yeah,
Did they get the pieces put on the ditch?
that's what they done the first of the week. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they've had hit over
That
where
big tractor, did they tear it down?
they're working on it. Yeah. They're going. John Deere said we could go through the bottom of the cab without having to take or go through the floorboard without having to take the cab off. So TJ said he believed that they can handle it there in the garage, so they've got it in there. John Deere said if we had any problems, they'd come up, but they thought it would be not as hard a job. There's a piece that broke in the transmission of that slow motor tractor, but they can get to it if they go down through the floorboard. But that saved them having to haul it to John Deere, letting them, you know, so. Garden, you got anything?
No, we just been, we're good boys with bad potholes, fixing potholes. Try to keep them nice.
Indeed. Appreciate you, Phil. Sure.
Everything's still rolling along as usual. We're conducting 1 to 2 felony traffic and drug cases a week at least. Hired a 4th deputy for the road. He goes for his first phase to get the POP certified the 24th this month. And over the last several months, I've been in constant contact with AOC, and I got the paperwork last week where they approved 17 part-time positions in the judicial center. All those positions are fully reimbursed through the AOC every month. That was
That's a good
a
thing.
huge increase from what
Oh,
we
yeah.
were allotted prior to. And now, to start working on filling those positions and getting the equipment they'll need. But it's all-
It gets busy over on court day, but you can't get around 2 years.
And the intentions in the future with that, the amount of civil paperwork we get in, I think the other day they served somewhere around 50 civil papers. You know, we were having to do that before, the guys on the road, and that's taken away from our investigations, answering calls.
Yeah.
We just couldn't keep up.
Oh, yeah, guaranteed.
So now they're able to step into that position and take that off our backs where we can spend more time doing what we need to do.
Yeah,
And a lot of people work, so they're not home until after 4. So with that amount of staffing over there, I'll be able to have a second shift come out in the evenings to get those papers served on people that are out working and not home during the days.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a huge help.
oh, yeah, yeah.
And the best part, it's fully reimbursed through AOC.
That's it, yeah. Yeah, AOC reimbursement is gonna be a big help.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Sheriff. Brian, you got a jail report.
Yeah, still struggling to get state inmates. Apparently every jail is that way. Talked to a few of them. Someone said they was sending a lot of them to rehabs, drug court, things like that. But her classes are doing really good. They brought in over $16,000 last month. So we're starting to mow, finishing the wood, starting to mow now. And our drug dog should be there tomorrow. He actually finished training a little earlier. And, you know, I don't know if that's true, but they said he was the best dog there. And our guards finished his training, so I'm sure it won't stop it all, but it'll help. And we're excited about that. Also, got a grant for some new cameras inside the detention center, and we received a grant for $70,000. And I think we can pay the rest out of commissary, so it won't cost anything to you all and to the taxpayers. So really, that's about it.
Sounds good. They got your cameras up yet?
No, they supposed to come, we told them this week, so they said it could be a week or two.
Okay.
They're not very, which we've added cameras, you know, through commissary that way, but the main cameras, the DVRs are messing up, and those are real important. You can go back on some of them for a year, you know, recordings, but a lot of them's messed up, not running, so
Right.
we've got to get that just as quick as we can.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Brian. Next is open the bid for Kirby Knob Open Building. We did advertise that last two papers. Received 3 bids. Bidding was over at 12 o'clock today. This bid was brought in on the 11th at 2:04 p.m. We'll hit. See what we got here. Okay. We got Darrell Heisel that bid $760. Got Johnny Cooper that bid $1,501. That bid was received the 13th at 9:35 a.m. And looks like Johnny put 2 bids in, $1,001. He must have wanted to make sure he put a low bid and a high bid in. So this one was received 3/12/2024 at 11/12, so that was the day before. Yeah, he brought another bid yesterday. So he's put 2 bids in. $1,500 and $1,000. That's the 3 that I got. Y'all wanna look at them? You ever run up on that situation?
No.
I ain't ever run up on that situation either. Ross, you got any suggestions?
Which situation?
You got the
I
man
think-
bidding.
I think you have to go with the high bid,
Okay,
even if the person is made, probably what happened was the low bid made first?
yeah,
Yeah, the low bid's been made first, and then he's gone back in and bid against himself because he was afraid somebody else would pay more.
okay. So we can accept the high bid, you know. We had the right to reject or accept all bids according to how we advertised them, so.
Yeah.
You wanna make a motion, we accept the $1,500 bid at 1501?
Which one come in first?
The $1,000 bid come in first and 1,500 come in next, I think, telling you right. Yeah,
Motion.
got a motion to accept $1,501 bid going to Johnny Cooper.
Second.
All right, thank you. All right, next, this is not a voting item, but I need some suggestions on security cameras for the road department. I know we had voted last year to put some cameras up District 1 garage, and the company that we had got a quote from and actually awarded bid to do, never did put the cameras up, so we never did pay for those cameras. Danny, have they been back in any more of that stuff up there?
I have not been,
Have you had any reports of it? No, Tudor was very concerned because there was some, he had got word through the grapevine that something was missing or going to be missing, but I don't think it ever was. But I did believe, Robbie told me that District 2 garage had maybe some battery or two stolen. Is that right? Did he tell you anything back there?
Yeah,
And some chains maybe?
yeah,
So,
couple binders.
Do y'all, the cameras that we had before just didn't work the best there was. Tudor's got some deer cameras up there right now, but we need a permanent fix. Y'all got any suggestions? I can give us a quote for by the next meeting, but you want to look into the ones that, you want me to have a company to put a bid in on them, or I'm just looking for suggestions.
I think whatever we do, we need a battery backup in case
Cut the
power
wires.
gets
Yeah,
killed, they need a battery backup. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I could suggest.
no, we don't have any local companies anymore, do we? Travis is out of business.
I have no idea.
I believe Travis has quit the security camera.
yeah, I think so.
I think he had.
Over that, I
I
think.
think so, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to have anything to do with it.
Right. I'll do some research, maybe get us a price by the next court meeting to bring in.
And like an off-site modem that all this information is going to, because they break in the garage and it's there, they just take that, we don't have anything.
Yeah,
So
right,
if it was, stored in dispatch or whatever,
yeah.
that way they may take the camera and every wire there, but
We got a backup.
We've got
Well, that
everything.
system that we're getting ready to put in might actually be capable of that,
yeah.
that we got the grant for, for our record keeping. Well, I'll talk more to David about it, and he's got some pretty good suggestions. We'll try to give us a bid for the next meeting. Next, we have a Jackson County Unite request for opioid settlement funds. And our Unite Coalition is meeting monthly. I went to the last meeting, and there's about 25 people at that meeting. They've got some programs that are coming up this year. I'll give you all a copy of the letter of request. And we have opioid abatement funds. We've got about around 50,000 in that fund. And it's very, House Bill 247 is very vague. Well, it's not vague. I don't know the word I'm looking for. There ain't much you can use it for, put it that way. But education is one of them. And so I've been talking to Shauna Mitchell, which works in the courts over here, and she's actually the chairman. And one thing that you can do under House Bill 247 is for prevention. And they have 3 youth-based prevention programs that they're going to do this year. One of them's a hooked on fishing, not on drugs. I used to be involved in that about 20 years ago when Unite started, and it was a really good program. Say no to drugs, say yes to softball is something new that they're going to do. There's getting to be our young girls that's coming up in Canada. We got a softball program that's really made some great strides. There's a lot of them getting interested in it, and so this would be a good program. And then Shoot Hoops, Not Drugs basketball camp is coming back in June, and Jerry Colson, that used to play for Kentucky, is actually doing that camp. Jeff Shepard used to do it, and it's always well attended. So what they're asking is they're asking for $5,000 from that opioid abatement fund to sponsor these 3 events in the county this year. They're all on youth-based prevention, so they're all qualifying cost. I guess it'd be qualifying. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Qualifying request for payment. So, y'all got any questions on these? That, Ross, as far as I know, they haven't opened this up for much other than just prevention and recovery so far, have they?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. All right, so they put in official request. What y'all's thoughts on it?
Is it just for opioids? I mean,
Yeah, prevention, opioid abatement is, but if, like, you know, we talked about trying to get a cruiser with it, but the problem was that he would only be able to use it when he was going on call for opioid.
Yeah, that'd be completely dedicated to transporting someone to a rehab facility, or that's basically it, pretty much. I mean, the same way with, you know, a lot of other things, it's, I've talked to everybody I've talked to, and it's just so tied up and restricted that there ain't a whole lot of options with it. And there's areas that we really use it in, just can't.
Shauna is chairing this, and Ashley Wakers, that's over the library's vice chair, and they, you know, they kind of put these community events together. Like I say, there's two things that for sure you can use it for besides the opioid, is prevention and recovery, rehabilitation. And of course, we don't have the funds to start a recovery center. We've got one that operates in the county, but they're funded, so. This will go straight to programs for the youth, and that's the reason I brought it before the fiscal court. I thought it might be a good request.
yeah, if it's allowable, it,
Start out and show them there's a better way, you know.
Oh, yeah.
let Ross look at it and see if it's something that we can use that for. I'll motion it. Upon Ross's approval though.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, all right, thank you. Next, we have a resolution for jail video equipment. Now, this is something that was passed in House Bill 1, that was to put, if Brian, correct me if I'm wrong, this is actually where if you have an inmate that's supposed to be before a judge, they can sit down in front of this camera and they talk to the judge instead of having to transport them down. That system's already in. Isn't that
Yes,
right?
it's like a TV. is what it
And
is.
so it's already paid for, but the Department of Local Government has contacted me and said that the fiscal court needs to pass a resolution so they can go ahead and authorize the $58,616 to go to that company that installed that. Is that right? Installed that. That money. It's called Jail Video Arraignment Equipment Phase 1 and 2 Project. So the money ain't necessarily going through us, it's going through the
Yeah.
Department of Local Government, but what they have to have from us is a resolution passed from fiscal court for them to authorize that payment. So, anybody got any questions on that? All right.
Motion.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. All right, let's see here. We have, now, next we just got the bill transferred. Doug, I'll have to have you sign this, and I'll get a copy of it. Okay. Thanks, I'll get you a copy of it.
Okay.
You probably. Probably have to put them in. They like to see all that stuff when they come back for their audit. Oh, man.
He's trying to turn the tape.
They were just waiting, wouldn't
There.
it?
Oh, man. Yep. Don't hurt till you move. Motion on second.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Any comments or announcements? Egg, yes, sir.
Shay wants to tell you about the Easter egg hunt.
Okay. When is the Easter egg hunt? It's Saturday, the
I believe it's March 30th.
March the 30th.
Am I correct, Shay? All right. March 30th from, is it noon? Noon to 2
Noon to 2 down here at the,
of the McKee Ballpark.
okay.
And if you need any information, you can call Shay at 287-8562. And once again, that's Shay.
Or
Hope
Mark.
to, I won't be at that number, but I'm happy to help.
Are you gonna be the Easter bunny?
I will not.
Okay. Well, thank you. So that's from 12 to 2 on the 30th. All right. They always have a lot of kids that come to that. That's good. Anybody want a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Thank you, Jim.
Second.
April 11th is the next meeting. Hope y'all have a wonderful week.